Welcome back, it is your boy Joker and we are here again with another zzzero video. For those of you guys that are new and that do not know, every single day, no matter what happens, we drop a zzzero video on this channel until we get to where we need to be. Look man, I'm gonna cut straight to the chase. You guys have seen the thumbnail, you guys have seen the title, y'all already know what we are doing. We are ranking my favorite factions in the game. Now, this has nothing to do with like the faction comps in the game and you know how good they are or how based it, you know, it's based off of just my preference. So as per usual, you know, your boy wants to know y'all's takes on it, man. Hop in the comments, let me know what you guys think, man. Hope you guys have had a really good day. I've been doing all right, you know what I'm saying? I actually kind of randomly thought of this. I went to go check to see if there was some tier lists for factions, like as far as like people's favorites, but they didn't have one. So your boy made one, and of course it should be public so you guys can go ahead and do y'all's own videos with it and do whatever you guys gotta do. You know, I don't mind any of that stuff. But without further ado, let's hop right on in. And here we are. As you can see, it has your boy right there, Zinless Joker. We are here, and I made this kind of on the whim because I am really like infatuated with the factions. I really like the factions in the game, you know what I'm saying? So I just kind of toss this over here. Right now we are dealing with 7 factions, so this is a part 1 of the video. Like I said, there will be more factions coming in later into the game, and when those come in, then we will go ahead and get a little part 2 pop in. But for now, this is what we have. Obviously, when some factions get more characters, we might kind of get, you know what I'm saying, we might like them a little bit more or less depending on who those characters are. But so far the idol group is not in here yet because we don't really know much about their faction. But once we get there, we will have them in here and we'll talk about it. But without further ado, let's go ahead and scroll up. Not gonna lie to you, there is nobody in the D to C tier because there's not a faction that I really dislike, right? There's only 7 of them, and I mean, there's not a faction so far that I'm like, I don't know too much about it. I don't like anybody in the group. There's nothing like that so far, but there is, of course, as you can see here, we're gonna go with B. So this is a B rank, which means obviously it's still pretty good. I would say C is kind of like neutral S, and then D, I don't like them. B would be above neutral. Now B is Obel Squad. Obel Squad only has Soldier 11, and Soldier 11's character we know like nothing about. So this is kind of unfortunate, right? Obviously for your Obel Squad fans, it's kind of like you have to really just be a Soldier 11 fan if you're an Obel Squad fan, because there's nobody else to choose from. Now, her character itself, obviously, her gameplay and everything's really cool, but we don't really know too much about her. You know, she's pretty much shrouded in mystery, kind of like Ambi is. Now, I don't have her character, so I haven't played her like trust events and all that stuff. Obviously, we got a little bit from the story mode and like the teaser on YouTube, which makes her really cool. But her herself being the only standout, or not even the only standout, the only person in Obel Squad, it's kind of like tough for her to have to kind of carry the whole luggage by herself. So it's like, I do like Soldier 11, which is why I put Obel Squad and B tier right now, because it's like, well, her herself, she's cool, sure, I'll get you guys a B tier, you know what I'm saying? But this is what we have them now. They get a little bit more characters, we'll see where they go. We'll see if they kind of bring down Obel Squad or put them up, right? So let's go ahead and go straight to A. Now, I'm gonna go from the back to the front because I kind of have them ranked like this. It would be, you know, Victoria Housekeeping that would be next as far as like where that totem pose goes. So you have Obel Squad, Victoria Housekeeping next. Now, Victoria Housekeeping I actually do like. I put them a tier above, obviously, because I do like them a lot more than just, you know, B tier. I feel like they are an A tier group. You do get to see them in the story mode. You do get to see all of the characters, and they are very cool, very mysterious too. You have characters that really pique your interest, being like, you know, Ellen, like Cone, Rena, Cor. I mean, really all of them, Corin as well, where they're all pretty cool in nature. I do like the ending of that, I guess you could say story S mode before Jane Doe and all of that stuff came out, like with the public security. It was really cool to see kind of like Lycan stand on top of the building and be like, you know, are these guys gonna be friend or foe? Because it's like Victoria Housekeeping is they're a group where they have good people in them, but like in there, but obviously it's kind of more or less like a, you know, if you end up going against one of our clients, then we can be, it's like a friend or foe type deal. But you know, they did have something underneath their sleeve that they were working on, and they were trying to see, you know, will these proxies be somebody we can use for this? Let's see. So I'm really eager to see what that is like. Obviously they have a chance. They're one of the ones that I feel like have a chance to go up on a totem pole. Just depends. Next we have the ops. We have 12. We have 50. We got the pigs, you know what I'm saying? So the cops are somebody that are, you know, usually, obviously, you know, probably not the favorite. But in this game, I do like the public security characters. They're all goofy. They all like justice. They're all like, you know, in their own way, kind of, you know what I'm saying? They're all cool. So showing the three, pretty much four, I guess you could say, if you count Jane Doe, people that work with public security. You have Juwan, Chingy, Seth, Jane Doe. All of the characters are really cool and very, like, you know, I guess you could say designs look appealing and character personalities are appealing in general. So this is a team that I really wanted to use as my first faction based comp, because right now I have a lot of elemental comps. I don't have a faction based comp. So when I get the public security Bang Boo, you know what I'm saying, y'all already know what that's gonna be like. We're gonna have some of those cop videos coming out, you know what I'm saying? Public security comp. So public security is a team so far that I really do like. I think that some of the brighter stars like Juwan and Chingy, and you know, they're really cool for me. I really do like those characters. So they kind of bring public security up a little bit on that totem pole, just a little bit over Victoria Housekeeping, I'm sorry. But I feel like in the future there might be a flip-flop, maybe, just because Victoria Housekeeping looks like they're going to be very, very important in the story. Obviously public security already is, but they're shrouded in mystery. You never know. Now, Bellabog Heavy Industries. These are some people that I actually really do like a lot. From the beginning of the game, obviously with somebody like Grace in there, I really love Grace. Obviously you guys should know that already. And the story mode was pretty decent, alright. I do like the fact that there is, you know, diversity within the group. I do have a series on this channel that I do where I kind of like discuss and talk about each faction. Right now we only have one of those out, and that is the Bellabog faction. I decided to start with them because obviously Grace is in there, and you know, well, that's just when we decided to start on. I do like the group. I do like what they do. I know that I have like a slight bias to them because they do construction, and that's what I do. I do construction, so it's kind of like just seeing them kind of reminds me of my job somehow. But pretty much all the characters, they're all diverse. They have this family type deal going on. There's a bunch of like bears and stuff in there. I do like the bear Thyrans. I think they're all cool, especially, and obviously nobody's like the homie Ben. That's best bear. But I do kind of like the aesthetic of all the characters, and the storyline with Coletta's father was actually very interesting, and I'm glad that they kind of dabbled in that to kind of give some background for Grace and Coletta. I like that a lot. So right now I kind of have them right there, but I cannot put them above Gentle House. Now Gentle House is here, but to be honest, they can be an S rank or A rank. If I'm gonna be honest with you, they could be either or. I think Gentle House, everybody's like goofy, they're all bubbly, they're all happy, and all of the characters are cool. Like literally before even Nekomata joined, I was like, yo, these people are cool. I like the way that they were posing on the homepage. Ambi's in there, you know, Billy's cool, Nicole's cool. They're all like very sweet people. Like these are people that I 100% would hang out with on a daily basis. Gentle House, they're just hilarious. So these people right here, to be honest, like I said, can really be S tier as well. I mean, I probably would put them S tier just because of the fact that there's so many people that are likable in there. So anyways, that I want to round that out, I guess you could say, with A tier would be kind of Bellabog says Gentle House. But let's go ahead and get over here to S. So let me go ahead, and I'm not even gonna lie to you. Yeah, I made a little change during the video, whatever, you guys get it. This is my S rank factions. These are my favorite factions right now. Like I said, I already talked a little bit about Gentle House. I do love all the characters, so I kind of, you know, move them up the S. To be honest, they could be either or. And if there was a top 3, these would be my top 3 favorite factions. Sons of Caledon. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you, the Outer Rim kind of like thing that's going on in New Eridu, you hear some people talk about it, you hear some people talk about how it's dangerous, and here it's all of that, and it looks like in the new patch, I'm not sure, right, but it looks like in 1.2 there's a chance that we do have another area unlocked, and this is going to be an area where the Sons of Caledon kind of move around at. It looks like it's a little bit more desert, a lot of like, you know, heat, and kind of like, you know, buildings that look a little abandoned. Like, it looks kind of interesting, looks really cool, especially different from when you look at some of the other places in New Eridu. A lot of population of people, like everything looks up and running. It doesn't look like it's really like old western, where Sons of Caledon look like they're kind of like more in a, you know, there's a snake in my boot town, you feel me? And as far as the characters go, look bro, right now, other than section 6, as you guys can already see, these guys, all the characters I am super excited for, bro. You have Caesar King, Bernice, Lighter, and I just found out, so anybody that mains Piper, y'all already know. I don't main Piper, but I did just upgrade her and found out that there is a spin to win comp also on this channel. Go check out that video. Yo, characters are super cool. I do kind of like the way that they still intertwine business with certain people. You did see them early game. You saw Piper and Lucy in random places, bro. Some of them were over there at the construction site with Bellbog people. You saw them over there in the main town. Like, they were in random spots. They were even next to the General Chop shop. You're like, yo, like, they're everywhere, and it looks like they're doing business. And it's like, it kind of reminds me a little bit of Gentle House, but like on a wider scale, right? Like they have more people, and they probably do it a little bit more. I don't want to say professional, but you guys know what I mean. So right now, especially with Caesar King and Bernice coming out, the Sons of Caledon are on one of the tops of my list. Now, number 1, bro, as you guys can already see, section 6, and are they number 1 because of Miyabi? 50% yes. The other 50% is because Harumasa is in there, and that is my boy. I don't care what he does. I don't care if he's A rank, S rank. I need him. Harumasa, that is my guy. Now, section 6 to me seems so dang cool, bro. They're like a special task force that just goes in and really just fights certain hollows. It's not even like they go in and just fight hollows. They kind of leave that to just like the regular people, right? They fight like the upper echelon of it. Like, they fight like, this is the task force where it's like, yo, there's a big hollow, there's a big problem, like, we need somebody to go in there and take it out. These are the somebodies. They're very interesting because it's like, because of the fact that they are it's that small of a group and they're that special, you can only guess how much power these guys really have. You have Sakaku, who technically in game is one of the best supports in the game, just bare none, you know what I'm saying? That's already one. And I know that, you know, the gameplay and the lore just don't, you know, it's not always the same, but just like showing you how, because she's the only section 6 character that we have so far that just kind of like gives you a little inkling on what they look like. And bro, Yanagi, Harumasa, Miyabi, Sokaku, all 4 of them look great, and I cannot wait until we get to that point. Now, I'm not too sure when we are. I've seen some things here and there, but obviously we won't know until Hoyoverse says it themselves. But, you know, 1.2 is looking like it's going to be a little bit of the Sons of Caledon, but 1.3, we might be getting Miyabi, you know what I'm saying? And if that is the case, you already know what time it is. It is over. I'm going to do anything I can, and look, just to let y'all know I'm not playing, y'all already know what I got here. I got, yes. I got the official joints. When it comes to section 6, that is my crew, that is my group, but right now, they are at the top of the leaderboard. So, what do you guys think? Now, there is only 7 factions right now in the game that's like playable, right? That you can actually see with the characters. There will be more factions in the game coming later on. So, obviously, again, like I said before, this is an open tier list I made. I mean, if you guys want to hop in and do y'all's, bro, let me know. Or hop in the comments, let me know what is your favorite factions, what's your least favorite factions, what factions are you excited for, what do you think that they're going to be more factions in the game. I mean, they did say there were going to be more, but how many do you guys think? And do you think that it's going to be certain factions from characters that you already see? You know what I'm saying? There are some times you've seen some of the Sons of Caledon people in the game before they're even out. Yeah, like Lighter. You can catch Lighter on the street sometime like early-ish, mid-ish game. You know what I'm saying? But what do you guys think? Let me know. Hop in the comments, bro. Like, subscribe, and I will see you guys again tomorrow. Appreciate all the love and subscriptions. Love you guys, man. Peace. Stay high.